Hey everyone, and welcome back to the next episode in our Mercedes Sprinter camper conversion. Today we're going to be doing a bit of a different video. We're going to be giving you an update on some of the things we've done on the van over the last couple of days. On Friday we did a massive drive up to the north of England. Took us about 4.5 hours to get up there to go and do a few things, including what you can see behind me just here, installing a window in the side of the van. It's one of the things that we wanted to do right from the start, just to let some natural light into the van when the door is closed. We've also got some water tanks installed underneath, both a fresh water and a grey water tank. And also picked up a seat, which we're going to replace the bench seat with. Whilst we're up there, also conveniently, the place I've been looking to pick up solar panels and batteries from was located about half an hour away. So on the way back, we decided to pop in and pick up 2 solar panels and 2 leisure batteries. So let's give you a quick tour of what we've done. Remember, if you're liking these videos, to subscribe to our channel. We'll be putting up a new video every Sunday. Also remember to hit that little notification bell to get notified of when we put up new videos. Also, as usual, we'd love to hear your comments about what you're doing with your own Sprinter conversions or own camper conversions. So drop us a message in the comments and we'll get back to you. So let's carry on. Here's the window that we've had fitted. A company called Van Window Specialists up in Castleford fitted the window for us. Took them just over 3 hours to fit this window. Really impressed. Single smoked glazed window, no slide or anything in here. We didn't want to slide, we just wanted a plain window. Fits really nicely into the recess. Really nice, perfectly finished job. Highly recommend these guys. We'll put a link to the description below to their website. Definitely recommend if you're looking to get a window and are up near this area or willing to travel like we did, go and get this window installed. So as you can see from the outside, it seems like quite a dark tint, but I'll show you in a second how much light it does actually let into the van. So inside the van, as you can see, it does let quite a lot of light inside. Also gives you a nice view outside when you're sat down having some food, or on those rainy, cloudy days. A little bit like today, when you don't want to be outside, you don't want to have the door open. Just gives you that little extra bit. We'll be fitting some curtains over the front of this window just so we can have a little bit more privacy, even though in the dark it doesn't let that much light in. So yeah, really impressed. Really nice finish, really neat job on all the trimming around here as well. So yeah, definitely recommend if you're up near the area of these guys to go and get this window fitted. Whilst we're up in the area, we found on eBay a single passenger seat. Brand new seat that we fitted into the van, replaces the double bench seat. We'll be fitting swivels to both the passenger seat and also the driver's seat, so that we can swivel these round, and then it just gives us 2 extra seats in the van and a little bit extra room as well when these are swiveled. Very good quality seat, never been used. As you can see, the material on the front of it, very good condition. We're really impressed. We'll leave a link in the description below to the person's eBay. Really nice guy. So if you're looking for a single passenger seat or a single driver seat, check out his listings on eBay. Now that we've got this little bit of extra room in between the 2 seats, I think what we're going to be doing is installing a table post into the floor, so that when we've got the swivels on, we can swivel the seats together, put a table in the middle, and either using it as like a little workbench, or we can then use it to have some food if we swivel the seats round. For now, we've moved the double bench seat back into the back of the van, as you can see here. Wondering whether to use this as some extra seating just in the van, just so that we've got somewhere to sit and eat. We'll move slightly further forward, still undecided whether it's a little bit too wide to go in there yet. So we may fit this down, or we may put it up for sale. So if you are after a double cab seat, let us know and we'll let you know if we do decide to sell it. But it's still in good condition. No reason, the only reason why we took it out is we didn't want the double cab seat. We wanted to be able to put the single seat in. There's only 2 of us. So ever since we bought the van, one of the things that we wanted to put in was some underslung water tanks. Just means that we don't have to be carrying water inside the van, and also to be that little bit more off-grid means we can carry quite a lot of water and also have a grey water tank. So we went up to a guy in Castleford called Sean, who owns Barrett tanks, and he fitted these 2 tanks for us. We've got the wastewater tank just here at the back, and then the fresh water tank is running down behind the driver's seat. I don't know if you can see it on the video just here. We'll try and get some more shots of this to show you. Tanks will hold around about 75 to 100 litres. We've got some nice little taps on the outside of the van here that allows the water to be extracted for the wastewater tank, and then there is an inlet pipe, which I can just try and show you just up here. I don't know if you can see that on the video, but there's an inlet pipe just there that connects in using a regular hose connector, and that fills up the freshwater tank. Also added the CBE modules into these tanks as well, which allows us to have a gauge inside the van which shows us when both the freshwater tank is full and how much water is left in it, and also when the wastewater tank is full, so that we know it needs emptying. So we'll show you the gauge, but yeah, really impressed with these tanks. Father and son team fitting them. If you go up and see them, included in the price of the tanks is the fitting. Fitted them about 30 minutes, really professional job. Highly recommend these guys. Again, we'll leave the link in the description below to their website. So this is the CBE kit that you get with the tanks if you choose the option. I think it was an extra £30 to get these added to the tanks, but definitely £30 well spent. So in the kit here, what you get is you get this piece of cable. This end here connects into the CBE, which is in the freshwater tank, which gives you the levels. You then also get two connectors, which are these just here, which connect into the wastewater tank, and will tell you when the wastewater tank is full. And then what you do is you run this cable up inside your van, and then where you want the little gauge, you have this connector here which plugs into the gauge. So the gauge you get is this one just here, CBE gauge. So you can push this button and then it shows you the level of the water that you've got in your freshwater tank, and then when your wastewater tank is full, the little red LED will light up just here to tell you that it's time to empty. So really handy little addition. Definitely recommend getting this installed if you get these water tanks. Also handily, Sean gave us two pieces of pipe just to show us what pipe work we need to get to run down into the tanks. Wastewater tank's got two inlets on it, one for our sink and one for our shower. The grey pipe just here is your wastewater. Recommend you getting the smooth inner. There's two different types of this pipe. There's one which is serrated on both the inside and the outside. There's one that's serrated on the outside but smooth on the inside. The one smooth on the inside stops any dirt and debris getting caught up. We have the serrated inner one in the VW Transporter, and what you find is the pipe gets quite dirty and needs cleaning quite often, so recommend you getting the one with a smooth inner. And then just some blue 1/2 inch pipe just for connecting up your fresh water. Just have one pipe of this running from the tank up inside the van, and then you connect your pump onto here so it can pump the water out. So over the next couple of weeks we'll be connecting all that up, and obviously we'll be giving you the videos of how we do that. So for now, that's the water tanks. As I mentioned while in the area, we noticed that Alpha batteries, who we've been looking at for both batteries and solar panels, were only about an hour away, so we decided to take the trip there and go and find them. And we picked up two quite large batteries. Didn't really quite realise how big they were when we were looking at them, but these are 220 amp hour batteries. Be able to give us quite a lot of power for running our inverter and all of our 12 volt products. Going to be fitting these in the garage area, probably just along where this tape line is underneath the bed, so they won't take up any space inside the van, but they'll give us quite a lot of power and be able to keep us off grid for a while. We also picked up two 200 watt solar panels which we'll be fitting on the roof, then using a charge controller to charge these batteries and keep them topped up. As usual, we'll be giving you updates on when we install these, and so you can follow us along, but for now these are just the batteries sat inside the van waiting for installation. So that's it for another update on our Mercedes Sprinter camper conversion build. Thank you for tuning in. Next week we'll hopefully be back to installing some extra bits in our van and be giving you a walkthrough of what we're doing. Got a couple more bits on order, so once we get those we'll be doing some unboxings. Hope you have a good week, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week on our channel. Bye!